Hey guys, what's up? It's Maglo4726, and I am here today with a brand new gaming challenge for you guys. First off, I would like to apologize for not having any content put up over the last month-ish. My life has been very hectic, but today I'm bringing you this gaming video where I am going to be playing Punch-Out for the Wii, but it has a very peculiar twist to it. Now, if you remember my last gaming video, the Switch-handed challenge, I took the Nintendo Switch and I played the Switch Joy-Cons and I played Super Mario Odyssey. But the twist to that one was, instead of the right hand holding the right Joy-Con and the left hand holding the left Joy-Con, I switched which hand held which Switch Joy-Con. Now, that one, after a bit, that one got pretty, after a bit, I got pretty used to it. So that was easier. It was still hard, but it was easier to play. But this time, when I play Punch-Out, I'm going to be holding one Wii controller. Now, instead of holding it normally with the arrows on the left and the 1 and 2 buttons on the right, I'm going to be holding it backwards with the flip-sided, whatever you want to call it, with the arrows on the right and the 1 and 2 buttons on the left. So, let's get into that.
Bonjour! Bonjour!
Starting us off, the first of 8 contenders, and definitely the weakest, we have Glass Joe. This guy is so weak, he only has 2 attacks, several one-punch knockdown points, and he barely moves the whole fight. However, given my current condition of a backwards Wiimote, I quickly gave up on stocking up on stars and simply punched his lights out as soon as I could. And even hitting him during this one-punch knockdown point was hard with the backwards controller. Next up, we have one of my favorite fighters, the German boxing instructor von Kaiser. I found out that his name literally translates to "from the Emperor," but why anyone would send this guy to compete is beyond me. Even though I had a backwards controller, though, I was able to easily exploit his weakness and TKO him in the first round, proving him to be an easy target.
TKO! Ready for this? Yeah, just go, kid!
Now we meet our first American fighter, Disco Kid. This guy clearly doesn't take boxing very seriously, proven both by his record of 4-12 and his constant mumbling "boxercise" during his second fight. However, this kid proved to be a tough opponent, disoriented me, being the first one to knock me down. However, I quickly came back and TKO'd him in the second round. Then we head over to meet the champion of the minor circuit, the fourth of our 8 contenders, and who may or may not be human, King Hippo. This overweight pile of blubber is surprisingly strong, almost winning the fight. But I was able to pull through and give his stomach a good old whooping with a 1-2 punch.
Hondo.
Here we have our first major circuit contender, the Japanese Piston Hondo. This guy moves better and faster than a well-oiled machine, packing several different types of moves, and they're all pretty powerful. In the end, Hondo proved to be too much for Mac and I, and he gave me my first loss. Up next, the Canadian bear-hugging, tree-chopping, syrup-chugging fighter, known as Bear Hugger. This guy is undoubtedly one of my favorite fighters for several reasons, one of the most obvious being, in title defense, the cute little squirrel that he gets as a companion. But, despite my best efforts, Mac was the first to fall, and Bear Hugger dished me up my second loss.
मैं हूँ शेर सिंह
now we meet one of the trickier fighters, the magician himself, Great Tiger. Great Tiger's attacks usually involve him teleporting around the stage, with him occasionally creating a shimmering duplicate of himself to try and confuse you. Unfortunately, Great Tiger's magic was a little too tricky for me to handle, and Great Tiger handed me my third loss.
Aha! Ole!
And now we meet the Major Circuit champion, Don Flamenco, a Spanish bullfighter. Don's attacks usually require you to strike first, giving him a chance at counterattack. But if you move quickly, you can counter the counter. There's also this special punch block sort of thing you can do, where if you punch him in the gut, and then the face, and then repeat, you can actually prevent him from attacking and KO him pretty easily. I was able to exploit this and managed to knock him down, giving me my 5th win.
Knockout! Let's go! Let's go!
And now we square up with the notorious Irish cheater and the first contender of the World Circuit, Aaron Ryan. Unlike all of the other fighters, Aaron bounces around the ring, making it hard to hit him. Also, unlike the other fighters, instead of dodging and then punching, you have to punch him before he can punch you. In the end, I was able to strike fast and first and won the round, despite Aaron's best attempts to give both Mac and himself a concussion.
TKO!
Here we meet one of the more memorable characters from the Punch-Out series, Soda Pop Instinct. Soda Pop seems to specialize in fast attacks, with audio cues to let you know what he's about to do. But with proper timing and speed, Mac was able to triumph over Soda.
TKO!
Get him, Cinderlon!
Next we go toe-to-toe with a Turkish fighter with serious anger issues, Bald Bull. Bald Bull has several moves, with all of them moving at different speeds, so proper dodge timing for one will only end with you getting hit for all of the other ones. The hardest attack to nail is undoubtedly the Bull Charge. Either you go down in one punch, or he does. Thanks to a little luck, however, Mac and I were able to pull through and beat the Bull.
Knockout!
Are you ready? 'Cause I'm gonna put on a show.
Now we face off with Super Macho Man, a 4th contender in the World Circuit. There doesn't seem to be much so special about him, aside from the fact that the crowd seems to hate him, and his surprising strength from a guy who looks to be in his 60s. He's actually in his late 20s. However, Macho Man's macho-ness was a little too much for me to handle, and Super Macho Man gave me my 4th loss.
Yeah, yeah! Welcome to my world.
And finally, it's time to face the world champion, Mr. Sandman. Having triumphed over every other fighter to get to this point, the Sandman is not a threat to be taken lightly. With enough strength to level a building, he wields about 3 types of moves. Fast ones that you have to dodge instantly, slow ones that, should you dodge instantly, unload the instant you get back from the dodge, and a series of uppercuts known as the Dreamland Express. But with a little help from Doc and Mac's resilience, we were able to trump the world champ.
TKO!
In the end, we beat 9 of the 13 contenders, giving us a 9-4 record. It may not be the best score, but for the Flip-Handed Challenge, I say we should give it an A. Maybe next time we'll face the title defense fighters, and maybe even a certain secret boss. Who knows? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching my latest video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Let me know down in the comments what some of your favorite and best moments from Punch-Out were. And as always, this is Mags, and I'll see you in the next video.